Hello and welcome to part 9 of my F1 2016 career mode here for the Austrian Grand Prix, and I'm not too sure what I should go with for the tyre allocation. I think I might go softer because I'm not too sure. I feel like I should have gone for balanced, but I'm going to go for softer because it's my instinct. And whenever I go against my instinct, it tends to be wrong. So I'm gonna go with what I think I should go with. So the softer tyre allocation, and we've got an R&D event coming up, and I'll let you listen to the new part.
Hey, good to see you again. The factory sent over the parts that were looking good on the rig. They're being fitted as we speak. Have a look at the report.
Okay, so we upgraded the engine from after Baku and for the European Grand Prix, and spoiler alert, in 3, 2, 1, 0, basically we won the European Grand Prix and we upgraded the engine. As you can see there, it's on level 2, upgrade level 2 now. I think because I said I'm going to go for a more balanced approach to the R&D. So I'm going to go with the chassis. It's either going to be the chassis weight or the downforce next. I reckon it'll be downforce because you've got like Britain, Germany, Hungary coming up. As you saw there, we were 3rd in the car performance order, and there's our progress history just went by, going very well. There's the pit practice results. Ended up getting 4th with Roman Grosjean just behind us in the end. And I'm feeling confident ahead of this weekend. So, because I feel like we've got the pace around Austria, and I feel like our upgrade sort of suits this track. And here's our qualifying goals for the
Your qualifying goals came up in the board meeting this morning. Here's what to expect.
Okay, so there's our qualifying goals. And I feel like they're pretty high, but I feel like we can achieve it.
And enjoy the afternoon session.
Okay, so we're going to fit a set of ultra soft tyres to the car, the softest of the 3 compounds at this weekend, with the hardest being the soft and the middle one being the super soft. So we came across the line for our first flying lap. Went pretty well. Got pole position. Or provisional pole. So we returned to the garage about... No, that's the tutorials now. And I feel like that could be beaten because I did make a couple of... I made like one mistake on that lap. But it looks like we've got first by about 4 thousandths at the minute. So, tiniest of margins.
Conditions to remain dry for a while. We will update you if the outlook changes.
And Kimi Raikkonen's got provisional pole now. By a very close margin yet again. And I feel like we're going to go out for another run. We're going to fit a new set of the ultra soft tyres, which is apparently 0.3 of a second quicker. So potentially that could make the difference. But you never know.
You're nearly out of fuel. Almost out of fuel.
Just flicking through the different camera angles. As you can see there, we've been relegated to P3, but we're going to come across the line for pole position. Oh, provisional pole, that could still be beaten, which I feel like it will be. So we're going to retire from the session on that. I feel like I couldn't have improved on that, and we got 2nd place.
As we wind down from the excitement of qualifying,
We exceeded the team goals at least.
Raikkonen,
Roman's down in about, what is that, P9? And I'll let you listen to the intros.
Austria, traditional home of many great things. At Apfelstrudel, Mozart, Niki Lauda, oh, and of course, one of the finest high-speed racetracks on the planet. We're right in the thick of the season now, and the championship battle is hotting up. But if there's any race that stands to rip up the form book, it's this one. The Red Bull Ring then, 700 metres above sea level. This tough circuit may only have 9 corners, but they're fast and they're bumpy. It's a true test for any racing driver. We have 2 DRS zones, and watch out for overtakes into turn 2 as the uphill entry helps those trying to be the last of the late breakers steam up the inside. Anthony Davidson joins me to talk you through the action here today at what is quite an unusual racetrack, wouldn't you say, Ant?
Yeah, it's quite an odd layout around here. The thing about Austria is that it's a harder circuit to master than what really meets the eye. On top of that, it's a low grip surface, and that means that your small mistakes end up being punished, and it's very easy to slide.
So before the off, let's
Okay, so race strategies are 2-stop, but I'm going to go with the 3-stop. Because I feel like I want to go with a more aggressive strategy today, despite the fact it's saying it'll be slower, but I feel like for us it'll be quicker. Although I'm not too sure how many tyre sets we've got for this Grand Prix, so that might be a bit worrying, but nevertheless, we settle for the formation lap. You join us on the grid now. It's lights out and away we go for the Austrian Grand Prix. Got a relatively nice start, but so did Kimi Räikkönen. We're going to attempt it up the inside, but we were just a bit too far back. And back even. And tyre, whatever you saw there on the graphic, the tyre wear was very high. It's about 20%, and we've only done, what, 1 lap on this set of tyres, or 2 including the formation lap. But so the tyre wear is pretty high around this circuit, so on the ultra softs anyway. So I feel like the 3-stop would be the way to go, or for us anyway. But in P2 we're gonna come into the pits. Jolyon Palmer's pulled off to the side to retire from the Austrian Grand Prix. Bad luck for him. And we're going to stop for the pit limiter just about. And very early pit stop, I must say. We're going to fit a set of the super soft tyres. Yep, super soft tyres go on. The only con about this strategy is that we're going to be put back out right into the centre of the traffic and the back marker teams, and as you can see there, we've slotted in between a Sauber and a Manor, I think, and we've got the slipstream on Felipe Nasr. We're going to go up his inside. We're going to turn in as late as we can without it being aggressive, because I found that's a weakness of the AI. So we can try and overtake Kevin Magnussen next. We've got amazing drive off of that corner, and now we're going to go up the inside of Kevin Magnussen here into turn 8. So, but we're just going to replay that move, as you see there. Very nice. And go up the inside of Alonso there. Didn't squeeze him out, or otherwise there would have been a collision, but we got good acceleration off of turn 1 there. We're going to go to the outside of Marcus Ericsson, something Lewis Hamilton did to Nico Rosberg in the real life Grand Prix. We're going to go out wide just like Lewis Hamilton did, but we didn't actually get squeezed out by Marcus Ericsson. But yeah. Got a yellow flag ahead. There's an absolutely huge engine failure there for Daniel Kvyat. And that was insane. There's just so many engine failures on this game that are happening in this career mode, and I'm pretty sure engines are more reliable than that in real life. I mean, come on. You don't see about 3 engine retirements per race, let alone 1 per race normally. But getting to lap 8 now. And Raikkonen's just slotted out ahead of us, so we gained a couple of seconds, if not 3 seconds on Raikkonen by doing the undercut. But he's come out on the super soft tyres as well, so I was hoping he'd come out on a set of ultra soft, so he'd be doing the 3-stop like me. But nevertheless, he's doing the 2-stop, I think. He's going to go to super soft tyres after this. And stuck up in a bit of traffic there. We've got Nico Hulkenberg ahead of us. And we're going to try and use a slipstream and DRS to good effect. But no, it seems like he's got slipstream on the car ahead, and that's... we're not going to get the move done on this lap, but if we got the inside aggressively like we did there, we will. But we're into P4, which is obviously, actually no, that is a legit P4. And we've got Carlos Sainz and Sergio Perez ahead of us. So Carlos Sainz is doing a fantastic job for Toro Rosso there in that P2. If he maintains that, he'll score very solid 18 points for Scuderia Toro Rosso, and that'll do him a world of good in the Drivers' Championship. But we get a good drive off of turn 9 there. But it seems like Sergio Perez's Force India is insane in a straight line, as you'd expect, because he's got a Mercedes donkey in the back of it. But we might have got the inside here into turn 2. We do the same move as we did on Felipe Nasr, but it wasn't as far back as the Nasr move. But we're going to come in on lap 13 for a set of softs, because the tyre wear is just so bad in this race. It's a joke. Probably because we're pushing and not actually tyre conserving, but just slower down for the pit limiter there. So like I said, we're going to come into the pits for a set of softs, potentially go onto a set of ultra softs at the end, because I'm going to conserve for the first half of this stint and then push. So we'll see how that turns out. But I think we rejoined in P10, I think that says. Yeah, Grosjean's in P9. So the Haas team are probably going to be tearing their hair out at this point if we start battling. But I'm trying my best not to crash. So we squeeze him out, but he's still there as Romain Grosjean. But he backs off for the move. But no, he's coming back at us. He's going to go up the inside potentially. No, wait, no. That moves over, and we can concentrate on the car ahead if Romain Grosjean starts conserving or something. But I doubt we'll do that, because for some reason the AR are amazing on their tyres, and secondly, they have insane pace when they tyre conserve, if they do tyre conserve at all. But it takes so much more speed through that corner than Jenson Button does. We squeeze him out, and our teammate should be past him on this straight as well. But Kevin Magnussen's next up. We're fighting a Renault for P7 in this Grand Prix, it seems like at the minute. So we get a good acceleration off of turn 1. But it seems like K-Mag gets good acceleration off of turn 1 as well. So I'm not going to get the move done into here, but we try and get good acceleration off of turn 2, which sort of works because we've got the DRS and slipstream, something that Kevin Magnussen does not have. So we might have got the inside here. Yet we do, and we squeeze him out. And we've got P7 in this Grand Prix. So Yellow flag's up ahead and virtual safety car's been deployed. And I don't know the cause of... And I can tell you the cause of that was because the two Force Indias crashed into each other. So, yeah, that's the cause of it. Literally about to say I don't know the cause of it, but... The virtual safety car lasted about one corner before the stewards decided it was time to go racing again. Green flag racing. So we've got Pascal Wehrlein retired from the race. We're going to see the cause here. He's got a Williams in front of him. We're going to get the helicopter shot. Oh, his engine's blown up. So like I said, there's so many engine failures on this game for the AI. Like I said, I'm pretty sure engines are more reliable than that. Come on. But we're going to come into the pits on lap 27 now. Raikkonen made them pass for the lead there. He's probably going to win this Grand Prix if he doesn't make any mistakes. I mean, literally just slow down for the marks yet again. Not the marks, the pit limiter, but I'm going to come into the pits for a set of super soft tyres now to see us through to the end of the race very easily. And
We have 2 stops left in this strategy.
so we're going to come out of the pits now in a very solid P6. And we should easily go to the end of that. But oh no, as you saw there, we're on 74, about 75% worn tyres, super softs. So we're going to have to come into the pits yet again and fit a set of ultra soft tyres to go to the end of the race. We're going to have to use a mega tyre conserving, and this might boot us out of the points. That sucks. That really does suck, but
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on
going
this.
to come out of the pits on a set of ultra soft tyres now, and we're closed up to the back of Marcus Ericsson. I don't think that's the first time we fought him for position in this race, but we're going to try and get a good acceleration off of that turn. Insane acceleration off of that turn. But the DRS is going to good effect as well, and we're going to go up the inside of the Sauber, who's on 2 compounds harder tyres than us. So we should easily get better acceleration off of that corner because we've got so much more than the softs. But now we've got our teammate behind us yet again. He's going to go up our inside. Oh, that was so close to taking out our teammate there. Must have been inch perfect. So here we are. Romain Grosjean goes up the inside. That was legitimately inch perfect. Though we could have had a rear right puncture if we'd moved over any further to the right. We squeeze out Romain Grosjean there. The Renault's reversing across the track. That's illegal driving for sure. We're going to see what happened first of all. Yep, he tries to overtake the McLaren but fails in doing so. So I just wanted to show you this because later on, like a couple of seconds later, Kevin Magnussen got crashed into by Felipe Massa there. And as though his luck can get any worse than that, I mean... But we've got the McLaren going up the inside, but we hold station very... No, the Red Bull, sorry. But we hold station very nicely there. We'll keep it around the outside very nicely, sorry, because that's not the right word to use, but... Now our teammates fighting with Verstappen for the last points in this Austrian Grand Prix. I hope he gets them because it'll do us good in the Constructors' Championship. Sergio Perez has won this Grand Prix. Force India are going to be absolutely elated with him after that shot win. I thought Raikkonen was going to drive off into the sunset with how fast he was in qualifying and in the race. But no, the Force India team have got a shot win. But we couldn't quite catch Button in this Grand Prix. We're going to have to settle for 2 points in P9. Not happy with that at all. But
I can
it's a
see them on their
decent
way out to the
recovery
podium
drive
now.
after
Force
what
India have
happened
really
earlier
come
in the
a
Grand
long
Prix.
way in this sport, and what a special race this was to see them earn that top spot.
Podium
And after
celebrations
this
then.
round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. It's a good result
Force
for
India
Lewis
there.
Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top
That
of
is
the table.
amazing
And now
that
I'd
that
like to
Force
ask
India
you,
has won that
Anthony
Austrian
Davidson,
Grand
who was your
Prix.
driver of the day?
Let's give it to Sergio
But we came home in
Perez. That was
P9.
a commanding performance.
Turns
today.
out Carlos
Very impressive
Sainz
indeed.
got
And now let's take a
P2.
look at the constructors' standings. We saw a dip in
This
form
was a
from the
hectic
championship
and
leaders today.
such
Their
a
lead has
crazy
taken a
race.
significant blow. Meanwhile,
If I do say so myself.
allows them to continue their
But
march up the table. There'll be plenty more twists and turns to come this season.
Nevertheless, we're still third in the Constructors' Championship, which is absolutely amazing for our first season. Drivers' Championship, we're not doing too badly either. So there's our resource points for the race. We might make an upgrade. I'm not too sure if we will have enough resource points, but I don't think we will. No, because I don't want to upgrade the fuel efficiency again. Because I want it to, the R&D to be more balanced out, so we don't have too much of one thing. So, okay, so like this video if you want to see more. It really helps me out. It lets me know if you want to see more, like I said. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and tune in for the next race in Britain, and see ya. Goodbye.